on some fly shit lately. Used to be so damn patient, but now it's fuck you, pay me.
Okay. 4 albums dropped that I actually somewhat cared about. And we're gonna save the best for last, okay? So everybody knows that J. Cole, For Your Eyes Only, I think that's what it's called, dropped. Every song on there was fire, you feel me? I like, the song I like especially, I can't think of it. It's that last song where he was talking about how they were, it was basically the story, I don't even know if it's last, it was basically the story on when he had rented out a studio in North Carolina for like the up and coming rappers, and like the police was called, they raided the house and everything. Hopefully, I mean, luckily, blah 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 wasn't there. That was Deja Vu. That shit was fire. The intro was even fire. So all around, J. Cole, 8 out of 10, my nigga. Love the album. Look, but with J. Cole, I'ma always like Born Center, Friday Night. Wait, the warm. That album was solid. I mean that album was solid, bro. It was solid. It wasn't really like that hype, cause niggas was like, oh man, I'm expecting J. Cole to come on here and just, you know what I'm saying? My nigga, you know, sweet shit. Like, the album was lit. The album was lit. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. The reason why I'm giving it an 8 out of 10 is because, man, I like J. Cole on that Born Center. You feel me? Like that Born Center type of thing, or J. Cole on the and, you know what I'm saying, a warm up. Who That was a trash song. I don't care what nobody say. That song was ass. But it's gonna be a solid 8 out of 10. Probably the highest rating out of the 4 albums that came out already. I was waiting on Drake, but Drake's taking way too long. Now, the second album, CJ Fly. Now, CJ Fly, you did not disappoint, my nigga. CJ Fly dropped The Way I See It. CJ Fly is a member of Pro Era. Oh yeah, if you didn't know, J. Cole's a member, well, he's one of the leaders, one of the most viewed people under his label, Dreamville Records. But CJ Fly is a part of the progressive era, the Pro Era crew. R.I.P. Capital Steez. Their leader was Steez. Capital Steez was their leader, but I don't think they really have a leader now. Like, people would say that it was Joey, but Joey don't claim himself as like the leader. Joey just said that they're like a group. You feel me? So CJ Fly, that album come in as number 2 in December albums that I care about. It's probably more albums that drop in December, but the ones that I care about, that album dropped as number 2, bro. My favorite song, I don't have one, bro. Like, the whole thing was flames, bro. Like, the whole thing, you know, you got me fucked up. Like, the whole thing was just, it was fire, my nigga. Like, fire. CJ Fly, I'm gonna give him an 8 out of 10. CJ, you get that 8 out of 10. I love The Way I See It, but The Way I See It was like, they had tracks like Locomotive on The Way I See It and stuff like that. But with this one, I'm gonna give CJ Fly 8 out of 10. You know you got me fucked up. That song was lit. Alright. Number 3, Stoney, Post Malone. And these are not ratings. These are ratings compared, like, for them. These are not ratings compared to everybody else's. So don't get mad about what I'm about to say, my nigga. Cause I give Stoney a 9. This is in Post Malone's lane. Everybody got their own lanes. I'm saying, like, they get their rating in the lanes, in those lanes. So in Post Malone's very own lane, this is not saying that his album was better than J. Cole's or CJ Fly's. But in Post Malone's lane, I'm not comparing any of their albums. I'm gonna give his album a 9 out of 10. Because there was some tracks on there that I can leave out, you know what I'm saying? But then there was some tracks that was just lit. Like, one of his tracks, I'm not gonna tell y'all what the name of it is, but it's gonna be the intro, probably to this video. But I will have an intro from that track, bro. That junk was lit, bruh. I liked Deja Vu. Tell me, is that Deja Vu? My nigga Justin Bieber killed that junk, bro. Justin Bieber murdered that junk. Justin Bieber, Post Malone, Deja Vu. I think Patient. Damn, I just told you the song. Patient was my favorite song on the whole album. So, Post Malone, this is the best album, or the best project, or the best anything that you ever released. Is this even his? I think this is his first one. I'm not a big Post Malone fan, but I do fuck with Post Malone. Now, Childish Gambino. I got one sentence to top off your album, bro. Gambino, that album was childish. Nigga, bro, what the fuck was that? Bruh, I would love to say that I was joking. I don't know what that was, bruh. Childish Gambino. Oh my god. My nigga, I click on the album expecting some heat, nigga. But you was just singing and making like zombies. What the fuck was that, bruh? Like, come on, bruh. Come on, man. Gambino, that album was childish, bro. Dude. I'm gonna give your album a 6 out of 10, bro. I'm sorry. And a 6 is me being lenient. Because I actually liked that nigga before he made this. Pause, no homo. Can you, childish, dude? Huh? And there's people on Twitter talking about, bro, you're being so disrespectful towards Childish Gambino. Oh my god. Childish's album is so motherfucking good. Like, bro, what are y'all listening to, bro? Like, come on, man. There's some songs I actually like on the album, but then the album altogether, production-wise, cause look, I've been waiting for this album. I'm sorry. It's like that's like an album that you play when you're like alone in your room. You just vibing to it, just, you know what I'm saying? This guy get you a little bit. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of album he made. It's like a soundtrack to a movie. Like, dude. Childish Gambino. The album was childish. 6 out of 10.